I'm back, baby, with tier lists because people seem to like these. And I like it when people see things that I make, so that makes me happy. So keep that in mind before you close this video. Anyway, we're gonna do tier lists. I have some that were submitted to me. Tier lists, yeah, tier lists are fun. Like I said in the previous stream, I think maybe we'll do this as like a first of the month type of thing. So we'll do tier lists. Good night, everybody. No, you come back. Nobody leaves. The doors are locked. Anyway, so before we begin, I have some that were submitted to me, but I do want to show you guys this. So in the intermittent time when I took my little streaming break, Fall Guys announced this. Hopefully this doesn't get DMCA'd. I can't believe this. I'm keeping the volume down just in case. So yeah, Fall Guys has Masters of the Universe skins. There's Orko. There's only I think like 5 of them and like a bunch of other stuff you can get. Yeah, I can't believe it either. There's Battle Cat, there's He-Man, Skeletor, there's Teela and Orko. And they had an event where you can get a Prince Adam hair, and I got that. I played the thing so you can get the Prince Adam hair. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Dear Terry, the world is trying to force you to go back to reviewing more He-Man. Yeah, there's a lot of different they have like Disney packs. There's Tron skins, and that is even more baffling to me because like who in the age group of Fall Guys knows what Tron is? I don't know. A too bad skin. I wouldn't be surprised if they do more. So here's the thing, guys. Okay, well, first of all, I looked into it. The cost to get all of the skins is gonna be like $30. I don't think I want to pay that. So, but however, yeah, well, that's for like 3 different packs. Yeah, Fall Guys is very different now. There's a lot of like microtransactions and stuff because it was taken over by the Epic Game Store and everyone's favorite game store. So, well, anyway, I don't have the skins, but I did do the event where you can get the Prince Adam hair. How'd you guys feel about a Fall Guys stream? Maybe Wednesday. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to do. There's a Splatfest this weekend, so I want to go back to Splatoon, at least for one day. But, I was thinking maybe doing Fall Guys just because of the Masters of the Universe stuff. I don't know if it's possible to earn those skins in-game, because it's such a grind. And they have like their own currency now that you can't. It's like really hard to get, and yeah, it's easier to just pay for it because that's how games work these days. But I do have the Prince Adam one. We could at least play around with that. I do really like that game, and I wouldn't mind going back to it. Maybe with the battle pass. Do they have a battle pass? I don't really know. Listen, I have a policy that I don't like to pay for intangibles, aka gaming skins and stuff like that, and like mobile app stuff. But you know, I think I have some of the currency that I earned just by playing, but I don't know if I have enough for like anything significant. I mean, we could still play the game. It's a lot of fun. It's very different from last time I played, so we can check that out. So maybe Wednesday we do a Fall Guys stream. Also, quick note, it was recently announced that we might have another hurricane on the way at the end of hurricane season, of course, and it might come close to me, unlike the last one. So we'll see if I even stream on Wednesday. Yeah, Hurricane Nicole. They need to stop giving the hurricanes names because it gives them power. So yeah, it's supposed to get close either Wednesday or Thursday. So we'll see if I'm available to even stream then. Hopefully things go. It's not gonna hit me directly as usual. But it's gonna be pretty close. Hopefully it doesn't affect me. So, if I'm not here Wednesday, well, if I'm here Wednesday, maybe we'll do Fall Guys. If I'm not here Wednesday, it means I died in the hurricane. So, and I'm gonna leave. I have to hurry up and upload this to YouTube. So if it does happen, it becomes really weird. Anyway, we're doing tier lists. So I have some that were created, submitted, and no, it's supposed to hit Jupiter. So like Deerfield Beach to Jupiter are like the danger zone, and I am just south of Deerfield Beach. So hopefully that's gonna be okay. Anyway, so tier list. Last time, well, not last time, but the first tier list stream, because the last one we did was for Halloween, but the first tier list stream I did is we did Cartoon Network shows. How about we do Nickelodeon shows? Let's see what kind of stuff they got here. Oh, good, we're off to a good start. I see. Look at this. Look at this creep. Anyway, Nickelodeon animated studio shows. As usual, we have to like Nicktoons, NAS. We have to like look at these first because sometimes the tier lists are not that great. Nickelodeon shows and cartoons. Nickelodeon shows. I'm just gonna tab all these and we'll have a look at it. All right, Nickelodeon animated shows list. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of stuff I haven't seen. That's not good. Let's see. Let's see. What's this one? Okay, this is a little bit better. Well, I mean, some of it's kind of cut off. And it's just the logo. What's MMP? I don't even know what that is. Listen, I am like 90s Nickelodeon, and when you start showing me like 2000s and 2010s Nickelodeons, I like my beard starts to turn gray. No, I grow a beard first and then it turns gray. This is garbage. Look how bad this is. Look how bad these things are. Anyway, Nickelodeon shows tier list. Okay, this one's okay. More of a two. I missed out on a lot of 2000s Nickelodeon. How about we just do Nicktoons? Yeah, I missed out on 2000. Like I quit like right before SpongeBob. What are you doing? Search. So I didn't watch SpongeBob, and I kind of don't get SpongeBob. Let's see, every Nicktoons ranked. Nicktoons Area 51 tier. What? All right, I'm clicking on that just out of curiosity. Pinwheel, hell yeah, Pinwheel. AKA when you order Sesame Street from Wish. I actually found out that some people who were worked on. All right, I'm getting rid of this one. We got to find the right one. That's it. Okay, this is good. This is pretty good. Look how nice and neat and formatted this is. Like you can tell everything. Like they got the logos, you got the characters. It never got to spot. I probably would have if I kept up with Nickelodeon, but I just didn't. Okay, maybe this one. This one has more stuff on it. Nicktoons Tier Maker. Nah, no, look at this. Look how bad this is. Like, come on, guys. Look, where's this one? Okay, do more like this. Okay, you see everything's like nice. We might do this one. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna do that one just because I like it. All right, there's not a whole lot on there, but it seems they got the essentials at least. Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, the Area 51. Oh God. What does this have to do with Area 51? Alright, there's that one, and then there's this one. And it's just, alright, no. Alright, we're doing this one. It's probably not like everything, although I see stuff on here that I have not seen. What is this ranking system? What is CD? What is this? DK? What is DK? Donkey Kong? Is that don't know or haven't seen? Why are there two of them? Okay, look, I just praised how well your images look. Don't make me take my words back. Okay, anyway, let's I'm just gonna use one of these. Don't know or haven't seen. Actually, no, don't know and haven't seen probably, I guess. Yeah, they can be mutually exclusive. Anyway, let's begin. Real Monsters. That's Class B Cuspo or whatever, from the same people that made. Okay, listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. The art style of Class B Cuspo never really appealed to me that much, with a few exceptions. I like Duckman, and they worked on that show, but that wasn't Nickelodeon. That was too smart for Nickelodeon. I liked the design. I liked the character design. I just didn't really like their style, and it was kind of a cool idea, I guess. Like the Wild Thorn. I didn't watch a whole lot of Wild Thornberries, unfortunately. I only know like a few things from it. All right, is this that's the all grown up? That's the all grown up. I haven't seen it, but I heard bad things about it. As told by, okay, now you see we're getting into the gray area for me because I haven't seen these. This is like the era of Nickelodeon I am not a part of. I've heard good things about the show. I had a friend who raved about it, so I'm just gonna put that in haven't seen because I haven't seen it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Gee, where are we gonna put that, guys? That's the GOAT right there. I find Wild Thornberries more entertaining than Hey Arnold. Really? That is a bold statement. This is Back at the Barnyard. I haven't seen it, but I have heard bad things about it. Avatars, oh yes. Did I show any? If I, you know what, it might have been my friend's birthday and she wanted to watch it, so maybe I did show like an episode or something. Back at the Barnyard, really? Well, here's something that's not good. Breadwinners. AKA the poor man's regular show. Bunsen is that's I don't really know. Well, I think I've heard of this one, but I haven't seen it. I think that's wasn't that like Butch Hartman's last show from Nickelodeon or something? More breadwinner, more like bread loser. Oh, got him. Cat Dog. I never really liked Cat Dog. Never. 80s cartoon. Didn't I do that on the first stream? I don't remember. It's Butch's worst show. All right, well I believe it. It seems like it is. Cat Scratch. I don't really know this one. So I'm gonna put that in don't know. There's gonna be a lot of this, by the way. Maybe this was a bad idea. Okay, Chalk Zone. I know Chalk Zone. This is like the era that I missed, but I did see a little bit of this, and I love like the concept, and I think this is a very cool, like charming show. So you know what? I'm gonna give that. I haven't seen a lot of it. I'm gonna give it a B, but it's like a high B. Danny Phantom. I really like Danny Phantom, and that's again a show that I didn't watch when it first came out. Same with Avatar, believe it or not. Like I didn't start watching Avatar until like the beginning of season 3. Like I completely missed Avatar. Hey, by the way, guys, do we want like background music or something for this? I just realized I don't have anything like playing in the background. You want something in the background? Nah, no. All right. Chat says no, so I don't want to hear any complaining. Anyway, Doug. Ugh, God. All right, y'all know how I should feel about Doug. It's not the worst show ever, but it's not one of my favorites. It is one of the original 3, but I just so it's kind of lame. even back then, I didn't really care for it. Used to like Doug, but it was the first Nicktoon I grew up. Yeah, Doug's. It's fine. It. You know what? It's not for everybody, I guess. LT Gray. I have not seen LT Gray. I've heard the show has a lot of fans. It's George Gutierrez who did The Book of Life, so I'm sure it's great. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Again, I've not seen this, but I've not heard good things. LT Gray, yeah. A lot of people rave about LT Gray. I just never seen it myself. And about people that work in a later coat. Really? Huh. I don't hate it. I didn't waste too much time watching it. I loved it as a kid. Unlike Muppet Babies, I can't stand that. Really? You don't like Muppet Babies? I thought Muppet Babies was great. I thought Family Chum Chum was all right. Yeah. Glitch Text. This is another one that people really like, but again, I have not seen it yet. All right, here's my boy Harvey Beaks that got done dirty by the network. So you know what? That is a great show. That is a good show. Glitch Text was fun. Yeah, again, I can usually tell, like I usually know when someone or when a show is like good. But I just haven't seen it. It wouldn't be fair for me to judge on it, you know? C.H. Greenblatt. Yeah, true. I love C.H. Greenblatt, though, because he speaks his mind. Like, when... Okay, so the thing about C.H. Greenblatt is when Cartoon Network started doing the... he created Chowder, for those of you who don't know, the Cartoon Network show. And he got really, really upset when Cartoon Network switched over to live action in the 2000s, and he like went online and like complained about it and stuff. And then he went on to Nickelodeon to do Harvey Beaks, and then Nickelodeon royally screwed this show. And then he got mad about it again, except this time Nickelodeon like disciplined him. And it was not fun. Basically, Nickelodeon has a problem where they want everything to be SpongeBob. And whenever there's a show that's like not as good as SpongeBob, they kind of like neglect it, which is what happened to Harvey Beaks. At the very least, this show had an ending, and it was a very good ending. So anyway, yeah, Harvey Beaks is good. Would recommend a million times over as opposed to this and possibly some of these. All right. Hey Arnold is a great show. I love that they completed the show. Well written characters, like very memorable, better than I originally thought, because this is when I started to like leave Nickelodeon. I've seen Hey Arnold when it originally aired, but I never like watched it because this is when I started like getting out of Nickelodeon. But what I saw was really good. But then I went back and like saw some of the like really good episodes, and I was like, oh wow, this is impressively written for a Nickelodeon show. And I do like that they concluded it with the movie a couple of years ago. Yeah. Oh, definitely. All right. Invader Zim. How could you not put Invader Zim at S tier? That show is amazing. Again, it's another show that they brought back for that little revival they had a couple of years ago with Hey Arnold. And it was a good... Although the the movie was such a different tone from the show, but it's I don't know. I guess maybe a lot of time has passed. Maybe Jonan Vasquez was feeling a little different, or maybe someone was meddling with the writing, or I don't know what happened. The movie was good, but the show was just so off the wall and unhinged that you just can't help but love it. The voice actor behind the robot dad Invader Zim was one of the victims in really? Huh. That's interesting. I don't even know what voice actor that was. Alright, what the hell is this? It's Pony. You go and don't know, because I don't know that. Jimmy Neutron. I haven't seen... I've seen, like, the memes of Jimmy Neutron, but I've not seen Jimmy... I had a cousin who was really into this show, but haven't watched it. You hate Jimmy Neutron? Yeah, I don't really know much about Jimmy Neutron. Now, we got Kablam. Kablam... I'm going to put Kablam in B tier because it was a variety show. And it was mostly hit or miss. Getting screwed over by Nickelodeon. Same with... Oh, God. Oh, Nickelodeon, stop with this already. What is this? It's SpongeBob, but it's like weird. And SpongeBob is like right here. What is this? They got... Glitch Tech got canceled. Oh. Don't... That's some... Is this the SpongeBob movie? Like, what is this? Camp Coral? Oh, that's the spin-off that they made because Hillenburg passed away and he can't stop them now. You know, I haven't seen it, but I'm putting that in F tier. Fuck this. Okay, look, I don't really get SpongeBob, but I will not. This just reeks of no, just no. Watching it outside of regular, yeah. I mean, I liked Action League Now. That was funny, and they occasionally had like a one-off cartoon that was really good, but it was all right. Kung Fu Panda: The Legend of Awesomeness. I didn't watch a whole lot of this. I did like the movies. So why do we have C and D in different categories? That seems unfair. In fact, you know what? Add row below. There. I fixed your tier list. Comedy and serious most. Okay. Good enough. I'm gonna put... well, we haven't had... you know what? I'm gonna put Doug in D. I'm gonna put Doug in D. That seems appropriate. And I'm gonna put Kung Fu Panda above Our Real Monsters. Making Fiends. Okay, this show was very short-lived, but it was also very good. I'm gonna put that in A tier. If you've not seen Making Fiends, it's great. Yeah, very appropriate. Yep. It's a very organized list. Making Fiends was weird. Yeah. It was very short-lived. It was only one season. I think it was only like 12 episodes. But the premise was kind of cool. And the style, I like the style, as simplistic as it is. Alright, what is this? Something Moguls. I don't know what that is. Monsters vs. Aliens, the animated series. This was... Okay, this was, like, more forgettable than Kung Fu Panda. I'm gonna put that above Doug, though. Okay, the only thing that would have saved this is if they kept Stephen Colbert as the voice of the president. that would have been the only thing I liked about that. But yeah, it was basically just the characters from the movie, and they fought like other aliens that showed up, I guess, and Ginormica was able to shrink down and shrink and grow at will or something. I don't know. Forgettable. All right. My Life as a Teenage Robot. Okay, I really like this show. I'm gonna put that next to Danny Phantom. I really like looking into like the production of the show. It's even more interesting, especially the way they modeled the characters after like classic cartoon characters. Hence the little Pac-Man eyes. Yeah, Teenage Robot was good. That's a good one. That's another one that I kind of wish I had seen when I first like when it first aired. Same with Danny Phantom. Like these, I wish I had seen these initially. But I didn't. But I eventually I did. So, the Pig, Goat, Banana Cricket, or whatever this dumb show was. Ugh. High F, I guess, if that means anything. Notice I didn't have cable. It made it hard to watch, and on DVD years later, I look forward to it because I love the pilot on Oh Yeah Cartoons. Oh yeah that pilot. Interesting arsal, but not good. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a forgettable show. I reviewed this on the main channel and I've already forgotten about it. Yeah. I think the only cool thing about it was the voice actors. They got like what's his name who voiced Freakazoid was one of the voices, and friggin' the guy that played Biff in Back to the Future was the banana. Paul Rudd, right. So that was kind of interesting. Just the weird ensemble of voice actors. What is this? I can't even read what that is. Tom Wilson, yeah. So some kind of sausage show. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this sausage. This sausage gets a don't know out of 5. Planet Sheen. I've not seen Planet Sheen, but I've not heard good things about it. All right, Ren and Stimpy. Okay, if we're talking Cartoon Network, if we're talking Nickelodeon only, Ren and Stimpy, and not the adult party cartoon or whatever the frick was that called, I'm gonna put Ren and Stimpy in A tier because it was funny. It was. Can I just say when when the first 3 Nicktoons came out, Doug, Rugrats, and Ren and Stimpy, this was the one I thought I was gonna hate the most, but I ended up really liking it, even though it was like traumatic and disgusting and gross. And then they ruined it when they brought it over to Spike TV or whatever. All right, guys. Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So, okay, listen, I still haven't really watched much of it. So, I feel like I can't judge it. Y'all rave about this one. Everybody I know like raves about it. I just put it into. I'm gonna put it in haven't seen. Because I feel like I haven't seen enough. So, yeah. Maybe at some point I'll give it a shot, but I tried when it originally came out, and I couldn't really get into it. What is this? Some kind of like goofy like Muppet show, robot monster. All right. Anyway, Rocket Power. This is another show that people really liked, and I unfortunately have not seen much of it, so I'm just going in there. But Rocko's Modern Life, however, that goes in S tier. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. Robot Monster got bored from it real quick. Okay, fair enough. That Rocko's Modern Life is the best. That's the best Nicktoon. In fact, you know what? I hate to put it above Avatar, but because they're different shows, but Rocket Power, top 90s kid from a top to fourth world. Dude, Rocket Power's awesome. They got like skateboards and it's extreme. Yeah, Rocco is S tier. No question about that. It's such a humble show though. Doesn't it look like much, right? And I remember when it first came out, like it didn't seem to have a lot of fanfare around it. But then it's so like smartly written, and it's basically everything Ren and Stimpy should have been. Like it's got the gross out factor, it's got the gross stuff, but the thing is, like, the main character is so likable that you kind of get attached to him, and then it's like he's an underdog and like kind of the victim of the world around him, and I think that makes him. It's got a human factor to it. It's a lot smarter, and there's more depth to it than people give it credit for. Rugrats. All right, Rugrats is a fine show on its own, but I'm sure it's all right. These are better. It gets respect for being one of the first three. But nah. Then it went downhill. Speaking of downhill, Rugrats Preschool Days. I haven't seen that, but I've not heard. Basically, anytime they do anything else with Rugrats, it's like bad. Oh god, Sanjay and Craig. It's another one I completely forgot about. Let me move the chat a little closer so I'm not moving my head too much. All right, go get an F tier right next to Breadwinners. This is one of those shows where it's like everything about it is just not working for it. Like everything about it, just the character designs and it's just more of this. Just stop. Sanjay and Craig, otherwise known as Fail Bob's Burgers. Yeah. I think, honestly, like, okay, this is going to probably give me a lot of shit, but I'm not a big fan of Bob's Burgers. Like, I can't get into it, and I don't know what the mass appeal of that show is. I like the people involved with the show. I like, John Benjamin is hilarious. And like the cast is hilarious. I just can't with that show. I don't know why. Okay, I've only seen a little bit of SpongeBob. Like, people rave about the show. I will concede and say maybe I haven't seen the quote unquote good episodes, but I thought it was like, it's okay. It's not like 20 years outlasts so many other better shows. Okay. Like, how in the hell has this show outlasted all these other shows? Like, how in the hell has it outlasted Rocco and Avatar and like all these other shows? Like, how did this happen? Like, how? What did I do? Okay. I'm gonna put, you know what? I'm going to put him in low C. Basically average. SpongeBob is deep. He's their Mickey Mouse. Oh, yeah, that's a good analogy. Even when you were 10, you didn't like SpongeBob. I've had like younger cousins that really like the show. Again, it's fine. I like what I saw. There was like nothing inherently wrong with it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, that's Tak and the Power of Juju. Okay, funny story about this. I saw the PlayStation 2 game of this, and I thought that this show was based on the game, but no, apparently the show came first. So I thought it was a game, a show based on a video game, but apparently it isn't. I'm gonna I'm gonna put it in haven't seen because I haven't really seen it. The computer in SpongeBob, known as Karen. She's fun. Oh, really? They named the computer Karen. Never got interested. Yeah, I remember Patrick Warburton was in it. That all should automatically give it points, but I guess not. All right, 2012 Ninja Turtles. Get up in S tier. You're one of the best. I say this as someone who grew up with the original and every other incarnation since. The movies, the shows, everything. This show is awesome. This is a prime example of someone who loves the franchise making something for the franchise. Kara's named after the wife of... Oh, cool. The original... Yeah. Here's a hot take for the original Ninja Turtle show. It never got better than season 1. That first season, those first 5 episodes were flawless. They were perfect. They were great. And there were good episodes after that, but it just kind of declined slowly after that. But yeah, the original 80s show, like, just watch season 1. And maybe a couple episodes here and there of like the following couple seasons, and then just stop. You know, one thing that kind of irritated me about the original show, though? They had a huge cast of characters from, like, the comics and the toy line, and they were in, like, 1 episode each. There's only, like, a handful of characters that were in multiple episodes. It was Casey Jones, who was in 2 episodes, Usagi, who was in 2 episodes, and probably a couple other ones, but I can't think of it. Those are the only 2 I can think of off the top of my head. But it felt like they just... and they never used their... They did sometimes. Sounds like original Thundercats. Yeah, in a way. Yeah, because they... Like, remember they introduced the Punk Frogs, who was like the rival group, but then they became friends, and then we never saw them again? Like, what was that all about? Like why? Why? We never saw them again. I think a couple of villains got recycled, but never... They never revisited... I don't think we ever saw the Neutrinos again after season 1. They were in a few episodes. I might have missed those. But yeah, they very rarely brought back other characters. Kid Danger. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to put that there. All right, Angry Beavers. Okay, here's another hot take about this show. Kind of forgettable also, honestly. They did. Maybe they were in, like, the later seasons that I kind of missed. I know I've seen Angry Beavers. I just don't remember much about it. Kid Danger was funny, not the cartoon. Oh, is this that show that's based off of, like, the TV show or something? I don't remember. This is like after my time. So, Angry Beavers, I don't remember a whole lot about Angry Beavers. I remember one, like, thing from the entire show. It was something like their dam was getting infested with salmon or something. Like, there was like salmon in their river, and it was messing up their dam. And this dude was trying to get rid of them. And then, like, this guy was trying to, like, negotiate with them or something. So he was, like, doing all the aggressive stuff. And then he goes, there was like a... This is such a specific thing. There was a scene where he goes... Because this is Invader Zim voice actor. What the hell is his name? Shoot, I can't think of it. Wow, my head is, like, somewhere else today. This is Invader Zim voice actor. So, like, he's naturally, like, really funny. And, Richard Horvitz, yes. So he was like getting frustrated trying to get rid of the fish, and he goes, "I've tried everything. Now it's time for me to bring in the bears." And then this guy's like, "Not the bears!" And he's like, "Yes, the bears!" Like he was gonna sick bears on. That's the only thing I remember from that show. It's just that one stupid moment. I don't remember anything else about it. Again, this is like the era, like the Hey Arnold era, where I was like starting to get away from Nickelodeon. So I probably don't have good memories of that. This is that spin-off of The Loud House. I've not seen it. Fairly Odd Parents. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be I've seen probably more Fairly Odd Parents than SpongeBob. I think I like this show a little bit more, just a little bit. Like a lot of it, there were some like really like funny moments, and I kind of like the premise of it as well. So I'm gonna put that one above SpongeBob for all you SpongeBob haters. Really, you never seen Fairly Odd Parents? Wow. It's pretty funny. All right, Legend of Korra. Okay, so Legend of Korra, I think, gets a bad rap because this show was not supposed to be 4 seasons. It was originally like 1 season, and then like Nickelodeon was like, "Hey, we're in trouble. Can you make us some more Legend of Korra?" Oh, you're referring to the Loud House. Okay, so the following seasons of Legend of Korra proceeded to be a mess. I feel like season 2 should have been the final season. Like, I feel like, okay, there's a lot of good things in Legend of Korra. There's a lot of good things. It's just kind of it's a pretty big mess. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like had the seasons been written in a different order, it would have been better. Like if season 2 was the end of the series, like they do season 1, 3, 4, and then 2. Like they did the story in that order. It would have been so much better because season 2 was about the show was, you know, showed progression of like technology and how they didn't rely on bending as much as they used to, and it came to the point where, like, you know, does the world still need bending? And then, and does the world still need an avatar? So they could have had that be like the, you know, big arc throughout the series. And then you end with season 2 where, you know, Korra loses her powers and, you know, the world doesn't need bending anymore. And it's kind of a you know, a heavy note to end on, but I feel like it would have worked better that way, because the villains in season 3 and 4 were really good, and they could have kept them, and then like just have everything lead up to what the events of season 2, and I feel like that would have worked out a lot better. So unfortunately, you know, we have to judge it as it is. I think Korra is not as good as the first Avatar series, but I don't think it's as bad as people say it is. If it had been organized better, if they had planned it out better, I think it would have been an S tier. But unfortunately, you know, things got messy, and you know how it is, network meddling and the Loud House. Okay, I think the Loud House is all right. I'm going to put Loud House in C. From what I've seen of it, you know, I like the style. I like the, you know, the gags, and the comedy is really good, and just the premise is very interesting, but it's not that great. The Mighty Bee. Okay, I'm familiar with this show, but I don't think I've seen much of it, so I'm going to put it in haven't seen. Apparently Daniel Radcliffe likes them. Really? Huh. You mean the guy that played Weird Al in that movie? By the way, guys, I watched the Weird Al movie last night, and it is great. You should all watch it. That movie is... It's okay, so it's supposed to be like a biopic of Weird Al, and I think from what I remember about Weird Al's history, like they got a few things correct, but they embellished so much. It basically the whole movie takes the piss out of like the rise to the stardom storyline. Yeah, it's so. The best part was when he went to the record producer, and the record producer was Weird Al. And the other guy was insulting Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al, telling him like, "You stupid mustache." And then Weird Al was like, okay, I think that's enough. Oh yeah, the diner fight was great too. I also love the celebrity party that they went to with like Tiny Tim and Pee Wee Herman and like all the. Okay, one of my favorite things that I've realized recently is watching celebrities play other celebrities and things. So I love when they have like comedians and stuff be like other characters. They had Jack Black as Wolfman Jack. And they had like you look in the background, you see like Frank Zappa and like Elvira and like other people, and for some reason Andy Warhol and Salvador Dali were there, and I don't think they were alive at the time. But yeah, go into that movie just not expecting it to be taken seriously. I mean, it is played up very like they do the whole play it straight and proceed as if there is no joke, and then that becomes the joke type of thing. The Leslie Nielsen style of comedy. But yeah, that movie was really good. Anyway, okay, Wild Thornberrys. I've seen some Wild Thornberrys. I don't. Am I experienced enough with Wild Thornberrys to judge it though? Trying to remember the thing. Okay, I know Tim Curry was the voice of Nigel. Yeah, smashing. Put it in don't know. All right, don't know will be either I don't know what the show is, or I don't know what to do with it. All right, what I saw of it I liked, but I don't know what I would rate it. Flea was in it too. Oh, the Weird Al movie, or Wild Thornberrys. I don't know. Speaking of, I don't know. What the hell is this? This doesn't even have a. Okay, listen. You gotta put the name. Also, I don't know what that is. Penguins of Madagascar. I did not see this, although I did like the penguins from the Madagascar movies. So, the X's. Okay, I think I'm familiar with that name, but I have not seen it. Okay. Tough Puppy. All right, I have seen some of this. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's not as good as Fairly Odd Parents, but I'll put it there too. The bits about it I like. I did like. Okay, so you hate Tough Puppy? I thought it was pretty funny. Okay, welcome to here's another show that got done dirty by Nickelodeon. All right, it's basically Nickelodeon's Gravity Falls. I'm gonna put that in A tier. It's not as good as Gravity Falls, and I don't think it's as good as any of these, but it is worth watching. The title character yells too much. Oh, you mean John Puppy or whatever his name? What was his name? Dudley, I think his name was. Okay, Welcome to the Wayne. If you guys have not seen Welcome to the Wayne, you should. It was really good. And Cartoon, I keep saying Cartoon Network. Nickelodeon gave it the old heave ho, and it went off their network. And I think they finished the. There was I think they ended the season, but I don't think they left it open for more. But they obviously never went to it. They showed some of it on TV, and then it went off the air. But apparently the rest of it aired in other countries. So you have to kind of like find it online, unfortunately. Nickelodeon wants you to pirate their shows because they don't want you to watch them. There, I said it. Someone had to. What was I gonna say about the show? Oh yeah, so I did a review of this show on the main channel, and I made an observation that they got characters voiced by Aqua Teen Hunger Force voice actors, and I was like, oh, what is this, an Aqua Teen Hunger Force reunion? Turns out the creator of the show is a big fan of Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and that's why the voice actors from Aqua Teen Hunger Force were in it. So like Dave Willis and Dana Snyder and like, yeah, all, unfortunately C. Martin Croker had passed away. Otherwise he probably would have been involved as well. But yeah, that was really cool hearing the Aqua Teen Hunger Force voice actors. Yes, he was in it. So yeah, that was really cool. Oh god, Winx Club. Okay, I know what Winx Club is, but I've not seen it. What is this fever dream? Middlemost Post. Don't know. Patrick Star Show. I'm gonna put that in. I don't know. Why is Rugrats on here again? I'm gonna put Rugrats next to Rugrats. Oh, the reboot. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the reboot. Okay, I haven't seen the. Well, I've seen what the reboot looks like, and honestly, it looks better than the show. It looks better than the original show, but I don't know anything about it. Big something. I don't know. It's very bland. Well, so was the original show. Star Trek Prodigy. That's the animated Star Trek show. I've not seen it. I don't know if it's any good. My friend Austin is a fan of the Nade, the Big Nade. Oh, Big Nade. Okay. Well, I don't know what it is. So it's a new show. Haven't seen it. All right. Oh yeah, cartoons and Nickelodeon random. Was this the show that this was the one that the Adventure Time pilot was on, wasn't it? Yeah, fun fact for people who don't know, Adventure Time was originally going to be a Nickelodeon show. They had the pilot on their random Nickelodeon random, and then Nickelodeon said no. So they went over to the Cartoon Network, and that show saved the network. And I think just because of that, we're going to put that in A tier. Owl House was shopped at. Really? Gee, it's almost as if Nickelodeon does not make good doesn't make good decisions. I'm gonna put, oh yeah, cartoons. Yeah, I do like the pilot showcase shows, and that goes for like all the other, like all the other ones as well. Lucky Adventure Time and seeing, otherwise it would have suffered the same shit. That's true. You know what? It might be a good thing that Nickelodeon didn't pick up Adventure Time. Adventure Time saved Cartoon Network's whole thing, because it revived revitalized the network, because they were in kind of a slump, and I think they were still feeling the effects of the great live action the great live action shows that I'm trying to come up like the great live action incidents of the late 2000s. And I think Adventure Time kind of helped fix that. And then that show paved the way for, all the other great shows that came afterwards. And then there was like copycat shows, and we might get the live action. Oh, they're doing live action Adventure Time. No. Absolutely not. I will use my mind powers to ensure that never happens. Ugh, God. Anyway, this is the Nickelodeon list. I'm pretty happy with it, I think. Oh, no. Okay, good. Okay, good. God, I hope nobody ever does that. Anyway, yeah, this is my list. Feel free to yell at me in the YouTube comments when you disagree that I didn't put SpongeBob in S tier, or if I didn't put something somewhere else. But anyway, might try to get CN to do. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Oh God. Let's move on, shall we? So here's Marvel animated shows from Movie Brat. I thought it was just gonna be the 90s ones, but apparently it's like all, and most of it is Spider-Man, because of course it is. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a couple that I haven't seen before, so I might have to. What the hell is Hit Monkey? I've not heard of this one. And I see you have the Wolverine anime and the Blade anime. No Muppet Babies. Stan Lee was in Muppet Babies. I didn't even remember that. In live action, even. All right, I'm gonna have to. We're gonna take a page from the previous list and put HS. Spin-off of the Deadpool comics. Ah, interesting. Marvel produced them. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Anyway, Fantastic Four. This is the Hanna-Barbera one. Okay, go to YouTube and look up. I think it's like Fantastic Four out of context or something. It's basically just the weird clips from this show, and it's so it's funny because that series of clips opens up with like something happened in the water, and Johnny Storm is like, "I'll go get him," and he flames on and he dives right into the water while he's on fire, and they're like, "Johnny, no!" Okay, it's about as good as any of the other Hanna-Barbera action shows, but it does bring me a lot of joy. I'm gonna put that in a B tier. Here is the Marvel superheroes, the motion comics from the 60s. All right, again, not the best shows ever, but they are kind of fun to watch. I'm gonna put them below Fantastic Four, just because of, again, fun to watch, and it introduced me. The Thor segment introduced me to Marvel's Hercules, who is amazing, and he better be the exact same way in the MCU, or I'm gonna be angry. They're the best for all the wrong reasons. Yes, exactly. Oh God, the Hanna-Barbera thing. Oh, why is this on here? Ding ring, do your thing. Why does this exist? Can someone please contact? Can someone please call Cartoon Network and find out why this is a thing? Whoever owns Hanna-Barbera now, Ted Turner or whoever. Why does this exist? Ugh. I will admit that there's like some like silliness to it, but I'm gonna put it in D tier. Yeah, true. Okay, again, if you want to talk the best for all the wrong reasons, Spider-Woman. The Spider-Woman show was bananas. Like, absolutely bonkers. Oh, man. I'm actually kind of shocked Spider-Woman got her own animated series. Like, I didn't think she was, at least not at the time. Well, maybe she was, like, new at the time, and they were trying to... Yes, it is. It really is. Okay, this is the 80s Spider-Man. So I'm gonna put that or is that the 60s Spider-Man? Copyright straight. It's hard to tell. Is this 60s Spider-Man? Honestly, I would probably put them in the same tier. Just that's 80s solo. Okay. You know what? I might as well just put this right next to it. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. And now here, okay, all right. Fantastic Four from the late 70s with Herbie the Robot. That is going in A tier because that is even more batshit than this. Ignoring like the Herbie the Robot thing. This show gave us one of the greatest moments in anything Marvel ever, and that was Reed Richards tricking Magneto. I'm not going to say any more to that. Look it up. Look up The Menace of Magneto, Fantastic Four. It's on YouTube. That moment alone gives it A tier. That's the this is the 90s Iron Man. 90s Iron Man was pretty cool. I'm gonna put that in B tier. It had a lot of like surprising amount of characters in it, like other like Marvel characters that like just kind of hung out with Tony Stark. 90s Iron Man, yeah, that was good. 90s Fantastic Four, however, or oh no wait, this is no, this is the Moon Scoop Fantastic Four. This is the French one. Okay, this one was pretty good. I remember liking that. That had the famous the famous scene of them doing the tryouts for. Oh, this is the 90s. Okay, this goes down a notch then. Is that one on here though? All right, well we'll get. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that one right there. That one that has the famous scene of them doing the tryouts with all the D-list heroes. I love that. Okay, so now we got 90s X-Men. That goes on. I want to put. I'm gonna put that in S tier, with the caveat that the later seasons were not very good, especially the final season. I'm hoping that they rectify that with the revival. But yeah. The size is fine. It's just that as long as I can like recognize, what it is. Okay, now we got 90s Spider-Man. I feel like the 90s Marvel are like all on the same level, mostly with the exception of X-Men. That's a completely different animal. But yeah, these shows were pretty much on the same level, I think. Dialogue in 90s Spider-Man cartoon was weird, but the animation itself was surprising. Yeah. Also, he couldn't punch people. Like they wouldn't let Spider-Man like beat up bad guys. And we got the Incredible Hulk there. Let's put that next to, and then we got the 80s Hulk. I think I've only seen a couple episodes of this, so I'll put it down one. Yeah, censorship. So the 90s Hulk. Okay, can I since She-Hulk has been long over, can I share with you what my theory for that show was going to be? So this is a kind of spoilers for the She-Hulk show, so if you haven't seen it, you couldn't even land on rooftops with pigeons yet. Really? Why? Well, anyway, so what I thought was going to happen in She-Hulk, okay, they stole her, they had the episode where they stole her blood, and everyone thought that leader was going to be in the show, but he wasn't. It was some dickhead that was like obsessed with her or whatever. What I thought was going to happen, what I thought that show was going to lead to was they have the blood, they're obviously going to like use it and make other Hulks. So, what? Don't ask. Probably confused Spidey with you. What I thought was going to happen was they were going to use the formula, but it wasn't going to it wasn't gonna work right. Do you remember in the Hulk cartoon there was like the leader, and then he had like the bad Hulks, like there was a group of bad Hulks that he like controlled. Like one of them had like a missile launcher on his back or something, and it was like that one like tiny creepy dude. I thought that, and when they got to like the final episode when they had like that big room of guys, I thought they were all gonna like use the formula and they were all gonna be the Gamma Warriors, yeah. And I thought they were all gonna turn into them, like something they would use the formula, but something would go wrong, and then they were all gonna become like the bad Hulks from this show. But obviously that didn't happen. Which is a shame. Because I feel like they could have did like more with the Hulk stuff in She-Hulk, but you know, whatever. That's a whole other story. Avengers United They Stand is arguably the worst Marvel cartoon. It's a shame because it uses a lot of like lesser Avengers in it, but yeah, it was kind of funny. I feel like my idea would have been more on brand with the MCU, but you know, whatever. Spider-Man Unlimited is a terrible Spider-Man show and should be ashamed of itself. That was when Spider-Man went to into space and landed on the planet of furries or whatever. Everyone was like an anthro or something. That I don't remember what the plot was. It's just bad. They could have done more with the law. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I think they did plenty with the law stuff. All right, Silver Surfer, the animated series, is very underrated. The only thing keeping it out of S tier is the ending, because Marvel was going through problems at the time and they never finished the show. I'm actually surprised you can watch this on Disney Plus though. So if you've not seen the Silver Surfer animated series, watch it. X-Men Evolution was pretty good too. You kind of have to get over the fact that the X-Men are angsty teenagers, but it's still, it has its own merits. I feel like, you know, being a mutant is hard enough. Why do they have to put them in high school? That's it just feels like overkill. It feels cruel. Iron Man Armored Adventures. Okay, I think this one's a little underrated. It's not great, mostly because of the animation and the lack of, you know, other characters. But I kind of liked it. Oh, the MTV. Okay, MTV Spider-Man is also kind of underrated. I'm gonna actually put that above, because I remember seeing that and thinking like, ugh. But then I like watched it and I was like, this is pretty good. It's a shame. Again, just like with Silver Surfer, it has no ending. That's okay. Okay, Spectacular Spider-Man goes in S tier. So I don't think I need to elaborate any further. Best Spider-Man cartoon. Wolverine and the X-Men. I guess it's about on the same level as Evolution. I didn't really like it as much as Evolution, but I guess it's all right. MTV Spider-Man, really? Like, are they showing it again? Or are they making more? Well, anyway, here's all the Marvel anime that I've never seen. Disney Plus is, oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Making more, I hope they do. Cause at least to like finish the story arc. Like, don't leave us hanging. All right, Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes goes in S tier. One of the best Marvel shows ever. The closest thing Marvel ever got to like their own like Justice League show. This was great. In fact, you know what? That goes all the way at the top. You know what? I'm putting Spectacular above X-Men. Marvel Equipment to Justice League. Yeah, it didn't quite get to the levels of Justice League Unlimited, but it got very close. Oh god, Superhero Squad show. The first review I ever did. Yeah, the big three. Yes, I do. I mean, they're what more do you want? Okay, so admittedly, in my first review ever, I was kind of over exaggerating and embellishing a bit and just playing up for the camera. But I don't have anything personally against the show, but I definitely don't really like it. I will say, I remember the last episode where they fought Galactus, and I laughed a couple times at that. So, I guess that's something. Alright, Avengers Assemble. A tier. This has the same problem. I have the same problem with this as I do with Rise of TMNT. In that you had the best version, and then it ended, and then like immediately they came back with a new version, and I'm just like, too soon. Blade, the animated series, I've not seen that. What is this? Is that Disc Wars? Or whatever? Marvel Disc Wars? I haven't seen that. Basically, none of the... are there any other anime ones I haven't seen? No, okay. Marvel Disc Wars. Okay, that's when they have, like... That's when they, like, summon the Marvel characters from, like, a Japanese toy show. Yeah. I've heard about it, but I've not seen it. Ultimate Spider-Man... I guess it's about as good as Avengers Assembled. It's fine by Spider-Man show. Okay, look, there's too many Spider-Man shows. We got too many Spider-Man shows. This one was like boring. It was just kind of boring. And where's this one? Okay, Spidey is amazing. That's like the kids show. I've not seen that one. We have too many Spider-Man shows. Stop. Hulk and the Agents of Smash. That was like in tandem with. Okay, this. I guess like with the 90s Marvel being on the same level, this is also kind of on the same level. Oh, is that the Groot? Oh no, that's the Avengers. That's the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Yeah, again, I'd say it's about on the level with these. And those bootleg toys are show. There's plenty of those, man. Okay, surprisingly, I have not watched the MODOK show. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And then... Which Avengers is this? Future of... I don't think I've seen that either. Rise Secret War. I don't think I've seen that either. Okay, I've not seen the Baymax show. I have, however, seen the Big Hero 6 show, and I think it's pretty good. Another anime. Yeah, you noticing a pattern here? Are you guys noticing a pattern? Oh yeah, Moon Girl. I haven't seen Moon Girl. I did see What If. I thought What If was pretty good. I'll put that in B. And Hit Monkey I've not seen. Are they doing more What If? I could have sworn I heard them doing another season of this. Some of these were pretty good. My big problem with What If is that basically every one of these universes got fucked. Like the one where like someone was I don't want to spoil, but the one where like someone was killing off all the Avengers. Like that was like kind of miserable to watch. Just watching like Thor get killed and the Hulk get killed and like Hawkeye getting killed and then framed and then getting killed. So honestly, like the one episode that I really, really liked was the one where what if Thor and Loki were not siblings? That was my favorite one. And basically what happened was Odin gave Loki back to the Frost Giants, and he grew up with the Frost Giants. But my favorite part was that even though they weren't brothers, they still became friends somehow. So Loki would show up and he'd be like, "My brother from another mother." The party, yes, that was so good. And then everything went to shit because that's when Ultron invaded, and then because he defeated Thanos by zapping him once, because of course he would. All right, well there's the Marvel cartoons. I have some I still got to see, but yeah, I think I'm mostly happy with this. All right, next one from Movie Brat is live action movies based on cartoons. Good lord. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Oh, Moon Girl's not even out yet. Okay. All right, well, anyway, let's try and dig through this, shall we? Boris and Natasha. A lot of people don't know about this movie. It was like early 90s. It like predates the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie, which I'm sure is on here somewhere. Yeah, they did a Boris and Natasha movie in the 90s. I haven't seen it, but I don't know. It's probably not very good. The Flintstones movie. I kind of love the Flintstones movie. I think the visual, like visually, it's great. And the casting was great, even except maybe Rosie O'Donnell as Betty. It's kind of not the worst choice, but there's probably better choices. This was as close to the cartoon as you could possibly have gotten, and I think it's kind of great for that. Flintstones Viva Rock Vegas, however, is terrible, even though I haven't seen it. It looks like a McDonald's. I think they did a good job with like the visuals and that. Apparently there's a place that has like some of the set like set up, and you can go like visit, you can go like see the houses and stuff. I forget where it is though. Anyway, I kind of want to get through this fairly quick, so why don't we... Okay, Transformers. The first movie, I will concede, is probably the best of the Michael Bay Transformers. Avatar: The Last Airbender can go in D tier. Casper I kind of like too. The Flintstones action figures, they're kind of weird. They're like weirdly uncanny. Like they look like the actors, but like shrunk. It's strange. Okay, I've not seen like all the Alvin and Chipmunks movies, but I've not heard good things. I haven't seen the Fairly Odd Parents movie. I haven't seen. I've only seen the first 4 Transformers movies. Which one is this? Age of Extinction? That was the 4th one, right? I think. God, look at the Transformers. Look how boring the Transformers movies look. Look how absolutely soulless and awful these look. I will concede again. The first one was arguably the best, but man, this was the one with like King Arthur or whatever. I haven't seen that. The Garfield movie is okay. It's not terrible. Alvin and the Chipmunks. I haven't seen this one. I'm watching Alvin and Chipmunks movies except for the parts with the humans. They were, yeah, not a big fan. Okay, Aeon Flux. That's a good choice. All right, I'm gonna give a hot take. Aeon Flux, the movie, is better than the show because the movie made sense. The movie actually had a story and it made sense. It wasn't the best, but it was better. Yeah, true. Fairly Odd Parents, don't know that one. Fairly Odd Parents again. The Squeakquel, I think I've only seen the first Alvin and the Chipmunks movie. Gem, okay, I've not seen Gem, but I've seen like reviews of it. Fuck that movie. Okay, the Ben 10 movies. Alien Swarm was all right. This one not as much. Okay, The Grinch, okay, as much as I love the original Grinch cartoon, I think that the Jim Carrey one is pretty cool. Mostly because of Jim Carrey. Let's be honest. That man needs like frequent back surgeries for the movies that he has carried. He is always like in character. He is always like at a 10. And it's great. Cat in the Hat can go rot in fire. I remember seeing Dudley Do-Right, but I don't remember much about it. Forgettable. I'm gonna put it in haven't seen. Ninja Turtles, that's the sequel. I have mixed feelings about this one. I think it's better than the first one, but it's not. I'm gonna put that in C. It has some good stuff in it. But it had Stephen Amell as Casey Jones, and it didn't work. Rocksteady and Bebop were cool. I felt Krang was wasted. But it had some stuff go. Like it improved from the first movie. That's the second Garfield movie. I haven't seen that one. There was 2 George of the Jungle movies. You know what? I didn't see either of these. I also didn't see any of the Casper sequels. More like Shredder B. Yeah, he was wasted too. It's like, man, that movie could have been so much better. I haven't seen the second Inspector Gadget movie. I saw the first one. Is that on here? Yeah, okay, we'll get to that. Okay, Popeye. This is kind of tough for me because it's one of those movies where this is a good example of a movie that is not as good as you remember. Okay, Robin Williams as like the cast was good. Robin Williams as Popeye was awesome. It's a musical though, and it kind of sucks as a musical. Fun fact though, the set for the movie is still standing, like the little town by the water with the docks and everything. It's in, I think, Denmark or something, and it's like it's become like a tourist attraction, and it's there's like I think a Popeye museum there or something. So yeah, that's a pretty cool, probably pretty cool thing to check out. It kind of I'm gonna give this a high C, if only because of Robin Williams, because his performance was so good in that. My boy, Masters of the Universe. I'm not gonna put that in S tier, but I will put that in A tier. I don't even know if any of these will be S tier, to be honest. I'm seeing a lot of trash. I'm seeing a lot of trash. Marmaduke. I have not seen Marmaduke. I've actually not seen the Bumblebee movie. I heard that is actually really good. Yogi Bear. Kind of forgettable, honestly. Which Transformers is this one? Is that Revenge of the Fallen? Can we make a Z tier to put? All right. I'm gonna be completely honest. The G.I. Joe live action movies are not that bad. They're not great, but it's the third. Okay, so it's all right. Whatever. The G.I. Joe movies are not that bad. That's the involving the moon. Okay. The G.I. Joe, again, the live action G.I. Joe movies are not that bad. Where's the other one? I'm gonna put the other one next to it. There it is. Hell yeah. This, you want like 80s action sci-fi schlock, you watch this movie. Fantastic. Okay, Battle Angel Alita. I'm gonna give, you know what? I'm putting this in S tier. I am actually putting this in S tier. This was a long shot, and they did a fantastic job with this movie. The only thing I didn't like was that they made her eyes huge for some stupid reason. They didn't have to do that because I know like that's how she looks in the. Okay, yeah, that's how she looks, but you don't have to do that. Everything else about it was great. I am praying we get a sequel to it because it kind of deserves it. Based on like the source material, I think that this did a fantastic job. The anime fan, no, dude. This movie has a very strong fan following. Like there are people that are lobbying for this to get a sequel, and I think the foreign market kind of helped with that. Yeah, again, the eyes are like the one issue with it, but everything else about it was great. The Death Note movie, I've not seen that, but I've not heard good things. Bratz movie, I've not seen that. Ghost in the Shell can go in D tier, however, because it basically is just a complete retelling of the movie, the animated movie, but it was just done in like the worst way possible. Ugh. Okay, Inspector Gadget. I thought the Inspector Gadget movie was all right. I'm gonna put that in B tier. The Woody Woodpecker movie, I've not seen that. Okay, there's the first Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. I'm gonna put that in D tier. Not great. Some good things in Ghost in the Shell. There are some good things, but you might as well just watch the live action movie. I mean, not the live. You might as well watch the animated movie. Here we go. Ninja Turtles. All right. Turtles 1. You know what? I'm putting that in S tier. That's fantastic. The second one I'm gonna drop below, but not by much. Like I still really enjoy the second one. Where's the third one? We're gonna get this out of the way immediately. But go in D with the other Michael Bay one. God, this movie. Yeah, this is truly like top tier. It's amazing. Well, I mean, the costumes were done by Jim Henson Studio. The tone was great. Casey Jones was perfect, unlike this one. Again, the only downside to it was the anticlimactic battle with Shredder at the end. But other than that, the movie was really good. I haven't seen Scooby-Doo Mystery Begins. I haven't seen Dora the Explorer, but I've heard it's terrible. I haven't seen Kim Possible, but I heard it's terrible. I haven't seen that Scooby-Doo. I actually haven't seen the Josie and the Pussycats movie, but I heard it's actually pretty good. Oh, hey, look, it's Dragon Ball. Oh, go where you belong, sir. Why do you exist? Ugh. Scooby-Doo 2. Did I see Scooby-Doo 2? I don't remember. It's underrated. That's what I've heard. Oh. I don't remember if I've seen Scooby-Doo 2. I know I've seen Scooby-Doo 1. I'm going to put that in haven't seen just in case. I may have seen that one. Oh, God, the Smurfs. Go in D tier already. So, Sonic the Hedgehog. Okay, well, this is based on a game, not a show. But you know what? It is really good. I haven't seen the sequel yet, though. Speed Racer, I heard, is really good. I don't think I've seen the whole movie, though. I've seen bits of it. I haven't watched the whole thing. Here's another Transformers that can go and... fuck it. Doesn't matter. The sequel's better. Underdog. I think I've seen Underdog. I didn't really like it. There's the Scooby-Doo movie. The Scooby-Doo movie, I think, is pretty good. I'll put that in C. The Smurfs go right next to the other Smurfs. Go right next to the other Smurfs. Go right next to the other... Okay. Right, yeah. I've heard good things about the Speed Racer movie, so maybe at some point I'll check that one out. Maybe Josie and the Pussycat. Okay, Fat Albert the movie. Okay, listen. Here's the thing about the Fat Albert movie. They do the thing where he's like transported into the real world, which is like all these other movies, like Rocky and Bullwinkle did it, and there's probably other examples of it happening. Okay, they did the thing where they like he came into our world. Here's the thing though, Fat Albert is a person. They could have just made him be in the world. They didn't have to do he's a cartoon character come to life. I mean I remember kind of liking it. I'll give it a C, but they didn't have to do that. Why did they do it? He's a guy. Just make him be a guy. Don't make him be like transported, and then just make the world be like the cartoon. Ugh. Yeah. I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I thought it was all right. Anyway, Rocky and Bullwinkle. This movie is not as bad as people say it is. I'm gonna put that in C as well. Okay, here's the Alvin and the Chipmunks. Go in D tier. I've not seen Velma and Daphne. I haven't seen Casper and Wendy either. Okay, now we're entering the territory of Disney live action. Oh, Christ. There are a lot of these I've not seen because I chose not to. Christopher Robin, I think, was all okay because this at least served as like a continuation of. Yeah, you know what? I'll give that one a B. Surprisingly, I'm gonna give that one a B. This served as a continuation of the of Winnie the Pooh. You know what? I've never seen any of the live action Dalmatian movies. I heard this one is actually very good, so I'll put those there. Mr. Magoo. Oh wow, Mr. Magoo. I haven't thought about Mr. Magoo in a while. It's Leslie Nielsen. It's kind of funny. I'll put that in C. Okay. Jesus Christ. These fucking. I should put these all in D tier, but I've not seen them. I've seen the Jungle Book. I'm gonna put Jungle Book in D tier. It doesn't. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be generous. I'll put Jungle Book in C, if only because of Bill Murray as Baloo and Christopher Walken as Louie. That's the only thing keeping you out of D tier. Better be grateful. Oh God, Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. They're not as bad as some of these other ones, but still. Charlotte's Web. Charlotte's Web. I have to do this to get these up here. All right, I'm gonna put Charlotte. Wait, whoa! What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's Charlotte? Okay, right there. I'm gonna put that in C. It's all right, but I don't remember. You really thought this one was great? It was weird. I mean, well, all right. I guess good point. It's supposed to be weird. It's Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Dennis the Menace, I think was pretty good as well. I'm gonna put. You know what? I'm gonna put that in B. Because Walter Matthau was great in that, and I think the casting was good and the acting was good, and Christopher Lloyd as the villain was great because it's Christopher Lloyd. I mean, come on. I've not seen the second Dennis the Menace or the Christmas one that I'm now just learning about. I have actually not seen Maleficent, either of them. I've not heard good things about the second one. I've not seen Lady and the Tramp. I've not seen Cinderella. I forgot Cinderella existed until now. All right, Lion King goes in D tier, even though I've actually not watched it myself, but I've seen many people talk about it. I haven't seen Aladdin. I haven't seen Mulan. I haven't heard good things about Mulan. I haven't seen Dumbo either. Detective Pikachu again. Well, it's based more off a game than a show. I'm gonna put that in A tier. I'll put that next to Sonic. these two movies are like such an anomaly, and they kind of, I hope these two movies have paved the way for like good video game content and like adaptations. All right, I've not seen that Richie Rich, but I did see this one. I'll put that where, I'm gonna put that in C. Like, it's almost as good as Dennis the Menace, I think. I've not seen the live action Tom and Jerry. I've not seen Cruella, but I've not heard good things about it. I've actually still not have seen Snake Eyes. I kind of want to. Paddington. Okay, I've seen the first Paddington. I think you know, I'm gonna give that an A tier. Paddington 1 is good. They didn't sell this movie well in America. Like the trailers for it were kind of goofy. And it's so much better than that. I haven't seen Paddington 2, unfortunately. I haven't seen Clifford. I have not seen the Loud House movie. Apparently there was a Loud House movie. I didn't even know about that. And I haven't seen Sonic 2. All right. There you go. You have Battle Angel and Ninja Turtles as S tier. What a weird combination. And then there you go. There's all the other ones. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailers for it and being not interested in it, but then I eventually watched it and I liked it. So I guess that's something. All right, the other one, Movie Brat, has sent me 90s cartoons tier list with 90s cartoons. And at least I'm familiar with these, so this should be a breeze for us. All right, well, first of all, Batman the Animated Series goes in S tier. I mean, obviously. Ninja Turtles rides that line between 80s and 90s. We've already had this discussion earlier. The show never got better than season 1. And as much as I love it, I'm going to put it in B tier. That's Beast Wars and not Beast Machines, right? Okay, I haven't watched all of Beast Wars, but I did like it. I was one of those people that was kind of apprehensive to it at first. But I after watching it, I saw why people really like it. I think it's not my favorite Transformers, but it is very good. Okay, Super Mario Brothers Super Show, which is 80s. Although I think it lived on in the 90s. I kind of still enjoy as well. I'm going to put that in B tier. It's kind of on the same level as Ninja Turtles for me. Where it's like, it's not great, but I kind of love it. Okay, you know what? I forgot. We gotta add new row. Because Rocket Power is here. And as we established in the Nickelodeon tier list... that annoying toad. Hey, Mario! I love that he squeaked, though. That was kind of like weirdly adorable. Like he made squeak toy noises, which, by the way, carried over into the games. In Luigi's Mansion 3, Toad squeaks, which means that someone working on that game is a fan of Mario, the Mario Bros. Super Show. Johnny Bravo. Okay, Johnny Bravo. I love Johnny Bravo at first. I'll put that in B because it was good at first, and then like those later seasons were kind of not good. Like they added those new characters, and they made Johnny like really, really stupid. I didn't really care for that much. All right, Hey Arnold. I'm gonna put Hey Arnold in A tier. Tiny Toon Adventures. Unfortunately, the show has not aged that well, but I do really like it, so I'm going to put that in A tier. Well, I'll put that in B tier. I'm very worried about the reboot. Rescue Rangers, hell yeah. Put that in A tier. Mario 3, oh god. Okay, here's the thing about Mario 3. Not as good as Super Show, surprisingly, but they actually, followed the, lore of the game. Like there was question blocks and power-ups and the settings look like the game. So I kind of have to give it credit for that. But other than that, it's not that great. Super Show is better. All right, Batman Beyond, you can go next to regular Batman. Beetlejuice. I love the Beetlejuice show. That can go in A tier. Bobby's World was all right. It was a fine show on its own. Tailspin, though, that's my favorite. That goes in S tier. I love Tailspin. Wow, the New Adventures of Johnny Quest. Nobody's thought about this in ages. Okay, this show is very criminally underrated and nobody talks about it anymore. I should do a review on it at some point. Darkwing Duck, let's get dangerous. Put that in A tier as well. Dexter's Lab. I'm going to put Dexter's Lab in A tier. I like Dexter's Lab. As long as we're, again, the same problem as Johnny Bravo. Those later seasons got kind of weird. I think that's when Gendy left. And the Powerpuff Girls had a similar problem. Because they like, Craig McCracken left and they were continuing the show. And it was just not, it sucked. Doug, we've already been over this. DuckTales, DuckTales can go in S tier. I like DuckTales. Ed, Edd and Eddy, I never really got into. Put that in C tier. The same thing with Rugrats. Courage was better. I'll put Courage in B tier. I don't think I like Courage as much as a lot of people. But I feel bad about putting it in B tier, but I do like Courage. Gargoyles. I think I've only seen like the first season of Gargoyles, but I really like it. Goof Troop was alright too. Put that there. Sonic Sat AM, that's gonna go in A tier because that's good. It has some problems. Don't put Ed, Edd and Eddy next to Doug so it doesn't hurt me next to Doug. Alright, fine, jeez. There you go. Animaniacs. We've already been over some of these in previous lists. Fantastic Four animated show 90s was all right as well. Same thing with Iron. We could put like the Marvel shows next to each other again. Spider-Man, and there's the Hulk. SWAT Cats. Hell yeah, I love SWAT Cats. God, please, dear God, don't let the reboot sucked. They better not screw this up. Okay, Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog can go in D tier. Because that show is weird, man. Alright, Mega Man was pretty... I'm gonna be completely honest, and I'm gonna say Mega Man was one of the better shows based on a video game. It wasn't perfect. It had a couple of questionable episodes. I did a review on this, but I think it was handled one of the best. What am I saying? It was handled one of the best ways possible, and it's a shame we didn't get that Mega Man X spinoff. That would have been good. Defenders of the Realm can go in D tier. This could have been so much better, but it wasn't. Alright, who said they didn't like Muppet Babies? I'm gonna put you know what, I'll be nice. I'll put Muppet Babies in B tier. I like Muppet Babies. Even though that was more 80s than 90s. Cow and Chicken. I never really liked Cow and Chicken that much. I like the voice acting in it. Charlie Adler had quite a task voicing most of the characters. Oh, dear Lord, Street Sharks. Ugh. Going C tier. It's not the worst show ever, but I didn't like it. Reboot is going to go in A tier. There's SpongeBob. Interesting picture they chose for SpongeBob. Going C tier. Our Real Monsters can go in C tier too. Rocco, get back in S tier where you belong. X-Men, S tier. Ren and Stimpy can go in A tier. Okay, Street Fighter the animated series kind of on the same level as Mega Man, where it was like it was handled pretty well, all things considered. Plus, it gave us all those M Bison memes. I mean, how could you not? Put Ed, Ed, Ed. Do you like Ed, Ed and Eddie? Do you want me to? I'll put Ed and Eddie at the end, so it's not touching. Here, it can touch SpongeBob. Yeah, I'm guessing you're a fan of Ed, Ed and Eddie. I thought it was okay. I never got into it. Superman the Animated Series, not as good as Batman, but it's still very good. Put that in A. Powerpuff Girls, I'll put that next to Dexter. It belongs next to Dexter. Whatever happened to Robot Jones? It's my childhood. Oh, all right. Anyway, this is another okay show. And Kablam, again, it was okay. We've been over some of these already. Pup Named Scooby-Doo, again, that's the 80s, but I okay, of all the shows where they turned like characters into children or babies or whatever, this one was one of the better ones, I think. Like, nobody remembers Flintstones kids or Tom and Jerry kids, or people still bring this one up along with Muppet Baby. Like, these two are like the exception to the rule. All right, there you go. So back in C. Anyway, there we go. 90s cartoons tier list. We there's some overlap from crying. Anyway, as I was saying, I lost my train of thought now. God damn it. Oh yeah, we had some overlap from like a couple of the other lists. So yeah. You know what? I just realized Super Mario World is not here. That would have been in D tier because that show sucked. I'm trying to think of like what else was missing. You know, if you're gonna have Defenders of the Realm, you could have had Darkstalkers. That would have just gone right into actually, you know, I would have put Defenders of the Realm as a high D, and Darkstalkers would have been low D. Green Lantern didn't help out Superman deal with Darkseid in the 90s. Yeah. Well, that was not until they did the big crossover with Justice League. All right, well, those are the ones that I have submitted to me. So there you go. We'll get a nice clean look at these if you want. So there's that. We still have some time left. We can look for other could use some suggestions for some other stuff. So what do we got? Genshin Impact templates. Every Pokemon, all Pokemon 2022. Oh god. I'm not going to do this one, but I want to see it. Yup. Yup, that beat every Pokemon. Who has the time to do this? Look, we're still going. They even have like different variants. Like, seriously? Like, who has this kind of oh god, look at Alcremie. Oh. They don't have the new ones from the new game though. Supercade, the cartoon based on the Atari games, very silly, as would be expected of that. Let's see what, I guess we could see what kind of, well, we can do look at templates for well, we can look at the cartoons one. I want to see what other like Pokemon ones we got, since the game will be coming out soon. Gen 3, Gen 5. The One Piece character. Okay, I'm not going to do it, but I will look at it. Let's see. I've not watched One Piece. I haven't watched much of it, but I have at least seen a lot of the characters. Alright, let's see how... I wonder if it's going to be bigger than the I wonder if it's gonna be bigger than the Pokemon. 120. Okay, definitely not bigger than Pokemon. Let's see what this looks like. Yes. Yes, One Piece. The only anime where you can have a character that looks like this next to a character that looks like this. One Piece all characters. One Piece emotional moments, One Piece video games, One Piece power scale, 450 characters, multiple. Oh dear lord. Oh, this one? This has all the characters. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a lot of characters. And apparently there's some that haven't even gone into the anime yet. Holy crap. Like, who are these people? Who's this? With a thing on her face. What is that? Why is there a dumb horse? Just judge them based off their... I can't... This is too long, man. I can't do this one all night. I want to maybe do like 2, maybe 3 short ones. Hold on. I want to see... That's a character from... okay. Oh, shoot. I want to see something real quick. I saw a meme a while back. I want to see if I could find it. Hold on. One Piece characters meme. Mimi. I don't see it. I don't see it. I saw it on Facebook like a while ago. And yeah, I don't want to go digging for it. Okay, so what it was it was that, you know, nobody meme where it's like nobody and then there's nothing said, and then the next line said One Piece characters, and it was pictures of like people that are like weirdly shaped. Like there was like a really fat guy and then a really muscly guy, and then there was like a lady with those like weird proportions, and these were real people. And yeah, it's pretty accurate because you got dudes that look like this, and then you got this guy, and then you got this dude who looks like a monkey, and some kind of weasel, and this dude is just a face, and you have a Japanese kabuki player and Nami, but in different hair colors. They're annoying to look. Yeah, I heard something recently about I don't know how true this is, but apparently like the dude who does One Piece, like his wife said something like she didn't want him drawing beautiful women, so he made every like female look like her, and that's why all the females kind of look the same. Like they're supposed to look like his wife or something. This is a rabbit. This is a dog. This is a wolf. This is a dog. This is Little Red Riding Hood. This is someone with a runny nose. This is, I don't even know. This is King from Tekken. This is Devilman from Devilman. We have Shovel Knight. We have this guy with a round head. We have Sasquatch. We've got... That's Pedro. He died, by the way. Oh, my condolences. How many of these characters are dead? That's a good question. Like, because that happens all the time in anime, especially with that. What is this dude? What is this? He's like a lump of flesh. And we have this guy from Uzumaki. We have a sheep. We have Indiana Jones. We've got X the Eliminator. We have a Viking. We have zebra. Some kind of bug. God, this is like a fever dream. This is like faces you see in your nightmares. What is this guy? What is this guy? What is this guy? Oh my god. Oh god, she has 3 eyes. We have more variants, like on the on the Pokemon list. Fox, the worst one. Which one was that? I've completely lost him now. He's lost in the sea of faces. We have a walrus man. The girl with 3 eyes. Where is she? There she is. She's an important character, going to play an important role recently. The guy in the weird long. Oh, okay. We have a cat girl, because of course we do. We have these 2 characters that look identical. We have a child with what's that disease where you hydro something, where like the head is too big. I know this guy from like the first episode, because she's not a cat, she's a bunny. We have this girl who has like Martian antenna. I hope this is interesting, because we have some kind of Halloween guy here who's a little late for Halloween. What is this? What is that? That's like a boob with a skull pasty. What? And this is just a bug. And this is like a dinosaur, or what is this? What is that? What are these, like yokai? Is this Yokai Watch? Good lord, somebody took the time to put this together. Oh my god. I recognized one character. Alright, this is like messing with my head now. We gotta stop with the One Piece. No One Piece. Alright. I kind of want to do like one more list before we end things. Pokemon Rivals, we're not doing Pokemon Waifus. Every shiny Pokemon, oh god. People have too much time on their hands in My Hero Academia or okay. I mean, we could check that out, but I'm worried that they're gonna be like too long. Let's see, My Hero. Characters of Boku no Hero My Academia. We can look at it. If it's not too long, maybe we'll okay, it's a little okay, it's very oh god, it's almost like the One Piece. God damn, I'm still kind of behind in the show, by the way, so maybe I shouldn't do My Hero. Strongest hero PvP. Okay, well this is just Okay, well, this is just like this group of characters. All right, so I can do this one real quick. All right. So going by only the what am I on, season 4? Okay, Bakugo is kind of cool. I like this dude too. I would argue that Sue is like the best female of like the class. I like, I'm gonna put Sue in S tier. I'm gonna put Uraraka there. Kirishima, the ultimate bro. This dude is like, he wants to be Kirishima, but he's not like good enough. Deku goes there, and because she's, well, I was thinking like she has like the most versatile powers, but sure. This is the dude with the tail. We haven't really seen much of him, have we? Then there's this freak. Ida is one of my favorites. Momo's cool. Todoroki's pretty cool. All Might's awesome, and yeah. Okay. that was easy. There we go. All right. Let's see what we got for cartoons. Can we do like a quick cartoon? Amazing World of Gumball characters. Let's see how that big that one. Okay, that's all right. I think we're gonna do this one, and then we're gonna probably end. Although, granted, I haven't shoot, I haven't watched Gumball in a while. All right, this will be like a speed round, speed run. This was the balloon dude. I think he's pretty fun. It's hard for me to like put anyone in F tier because I like these characters, and this show is kind of great. And Ace goes in A. The Toast. I'll rate them by how like fun or boring they are. This is that bratty kid. Bobbert is cool. I like Bobbert. I'm gonna put the cactus girl next to the balloon because they're like dating or whatever. Carrie's awesome. Clayton, you know what? Clayton can go down in D. The PE teacher is in C. The nerds can go in D tier as well. The Lego brick guys, they're kind of, they don't really have much of a character. Okay. Who is this again? Is that? That's Nicole's mother. Who's this? Is that their grandmother? I don't remember her. I'm putting her in D tier. Darwin's cool. The stupid turtle from that one episode. What? No, you go in F tier. The lady who's the mother of the spoiled kid. This is that dude. Is this Richard's dad? I don't remember. If it is, I'm putting him in D tier because he's okay. Apparently I can get some D tiers. That's the old guy. That's their grandma. Their grandma's kind of cool. Gumball can go with, you know what? There you go. You put them together. That's Tobias's dad. That's the big Sasquatch dude. I forget what his name is. Hot dog guy is cool. I'm gonna put him there. There was an episode where like they were walking in the same direction together, and it was kind of awkward. So you know what? I put them next to each other. Potato Kid. What was his name? It was like. Was his name like? It was like Idaho or something. Is that actually his name? I don't remember. This was that bully girl. Who was kind of cool, I guess. The beatbox dude can go in there. The dude who's always like working in places. The weird flower. I'm gonna put that down. That's the dude that the grandma was dating. That's another old guy. Okay. Nicole's parents suck. Where's the dad? Is the dad here? Okay. Okay, the cloud girl, wherever her name was. It's been a while. Miss Simeon. Yeah. The episode where like they had the zombie apocalypse and she was the only one left was pretty cool. I put the dad. Oh, is this the dad? All right, get back down. Bad parents, very bad parents. It's Mr. Brown. I put him next to. That's their Muppet neighbor. I like the one where they were feuding, so I'll put him up. That's their counselor. That's his wife, Nicole. You know what? Nicole goes in S tier. The little Space Invader dude, I kind of like him. I'm gonna put him in A tier. I don't remember who this is. That's Penny's dad. He can go in B. Penny's cool. I'm gonna put Penny next to Gumball. There's Richard. You know what? I'm gonna put them in. I'm gonna put that good parents. Very good parents. This. Hey, it's me in the Gumball universe. It's Rob. He was like the boring character, and he became like the villain. And like, he actually almost succeeded in like defeating them. So you know what? I'm gonna put him in A tier. He's gonna go. Rocky. I like Rocky. That's the ice cream girl with the fan fiction or whatever. The donut cop. Who's this? I don't know. Oh god, the upside down face. Terry's kind of cool. I like Terry. Tina Rex, you put her in A tier as well. Tobias is okay. Why is there another Gumball? Who's this Gumball? Why are there two Gumballs? Why are there two Gumballs? Is that the episode when like he changed his name and it like took over his personality or whatever? This show was kind of great. Like it's so funny. Evil Gumball. I think this is from the episode where like they changed his name and it like changed his personality and it became like a split personality. All right, well it's cool. This is a great show. I do love this show aside from the bad parents. Bad parents, all of you. You go next to the bad turtle. In fact, you know what? You don't deserve to be down here, Sussy. You go up there. All right. Okay, I think that's enough for tonight. This is fun as usual. I think we're gonna do we'll do tier lists as like beginning of the month type of things. So if anybody finds any good ones, send them to me, tweet them at me or whatever, and we will be prepared. Actually, next one will be in December, so maybe we'll do some Christmas themed ones. We'll see. All right. Well, anyway, thanks for joining me. I'll be back Wednesday, I guess, with Fall Guys because people want to see Fall Guys. Thanks for joining me. Please give me a follow if you haven't done so already, and go to Rob the Casual Gamer where I upload all my streams. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel. And hopefully you've watched all the way through this and you didn't stop because that makes me upset. Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me. I will see you guys later.